Across the Caribbean, you listen. Across the world, you listen. And at home in the nature isle, you listen. You listen to DBS for unbiased coverage of breaking news, original programs, and so much music. You listen for the information that will change your lives and the humor to brighten your days. So here at DBS Radio, we deliver. We deliver timely news, information to live by, and the everyday interaction that we all so need. These are the things that make DBS Radio the better sounding radio in Dominica. Keep on listening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my first guest, well, both my guests are in studio already, but my first guest already seated is the one, the only, Mighty D. He's already seated. He's going to be doing his thing for us in just a little bit. We'll do a little one-on-one with Mighty D and then drop the big one for 2023. But I will tell you straight up, last year, this one was one of my favorites last year, no lie.
Give me Mighty D again. Daddy, alright. Daddy, alright. At home, listening to the radio. A young man calling in on a talk show. Just a first time caller in radio land. In his voice, I could hear his frustration, his plight. was like many a young man who don't want handout but opportunity to work hard to get a just reward to provide for self and family. So fed up with all this politicking, the situation right now is getting real. And if we do something to help the youth, things go be dread for all are we.
So don't be afraid to sing it out now.
We ballin', please do something for we. Give us a chance to show what we can be. We ballin', pleading is on the floor. Soon crime and violence will be knocking at your door. And I know your conscience must be hurting for all your neglect and mistakes, but we really don't know how much more we can take.
Sweet sounds there from the one and only Mighty D. Ladies and gentlemen, he's in studio here with us. All our viewers who are actually seeing Mighty D. He is here, people, on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook of DBS Radio. Mighty D, what's up? Welcome to the airwaves of DBS Radio. How you doing, man?
I'm feeling good, man.
All right.
I'm ready for the season.
Nice. We'll get to that in just a little bit. First of all, Happy New Year to you. All the best. Health first. I want to wish everybody, including, I will still wish, Jaydee, when he comes through, I'll do the same thing. Health first, because, without health, you can't do nothing. How you been doing, man? You as Mighty D, how have you been doing? What's up with you, man?
Well, I've been doing good, man. Always in the music vibes.
Nice.
Man.
I see. We saw last year. You came in on the Calypso Arena. That's the first time you came into the Calypso Arena?
No. I started in 2020.
Okay.
But
right.
before that, I was in Junior Monarch.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
but my senior.
But as a senior.
Okay,
yeah,
it's
all right. 2020.
Yeah.
All right. How has it been for you? You're very, very, very young in it. Not just as in age, but Jaydee, can we probably say he's still a baby in it? We can probably say still not in a bad way. Growing. Okay. Still, but growing fast. How has it been like for you coming into the big boys race right now, like they would call it?
Well, I can say I take the experience from Junior Monarch at first.
Okay.
But I want to thank my principal, Senior Nicholas from Community High School. She gave me the opportunity, to start in Junior Monarch, and that's where I started. And Jaydee is the one that gave me my first song for Junior Monarch. So yeah.
Nice. So it definitely be appropriate that Jaydee is also here with us.
Yeah,
King Jaydee, in fact. King Jaydee. And it's been good. It's been a good road for you.
Man. It prepped me. As I can say, like a stepping stone,
To get bigger and better.
Yeah.
Nice. We know that it also runs in the blood a little bit. Tell us about that part too.
Well, everybody know my grandfather is super picky, and he's a long time Calypsonian in the vibes, long time. So basically, I got it from him.
Okay.
So I can say that is why most of the time when I'm on stage, people check my Mighty D like a performer, and he performing well and so, but it's like a thing that in me. Sometimes I just really be nervous before I go on stage. I don't tell people, but when I reach on the stage, it's like
something normal. Nothing happens there.
Yeah. But I still doesn't want to get like carried away.
Okay. That's understandable.
But, yeah.
That's understandable. Your topics have been very, very, very interesting, man. You almost as you came out, from my opinion, and I'm not a veteran analyst of Calypso, but you've come out hard hitting. This one we balling really, really, really strong one. I'll be honest with you, this one was actually one of my favorites last year from you. I said so publicly when I was here on DBS Radio. I will still say it. This year you have another strong, heavy one for this year. Are you comfortable coming up with those big, heavy topics?
Well, yeah, I can say I'm comfortable, man. But Jaydee is the one I really want to give give him his props to check, because he does really come up with them good ideas and things he know that will suit me and I can deliver to. So it's not just something you just take in and he just
give it to you.
He actually know the right things,
So
and he does reason most of the time. We're reasoning
okay.
to know if it's the right one to give me and so on.
Is that something that you've seen happen to Calypsonians where let's say like a song just doesn't go with them?
Yeah, well, that is why I tell you exactly what I tell you. Sometimes he'll come up with a first song. I just tell him we come up with the first song, and I might tell him no, I know he can do better because I know he have the brains.
He has the brains for it,
Jack.
yeah.
So he'll go back and he'll come back with a wicked one. And always the second, every time he come back with the second one, it's always stronger. Always stronger.
And it suits you. It
suits
you. You feel it.
Yeah, man.
It's not just a song where he'll just tell you, look, that's a song for you. It's nothing like that.
No,
and of course, you yourself said that you add your contribution to it. Let's jump into 2023 right now. You have your contribution for 2023. Tell us a little bit about your song for 2023.
Well, basically my song is about talking dogs, and we living in a small country, Dominica, and it basically saying who have, who do have, you check me. So it's basically to tell the people, those that have, you check, those that have a lot. We also want those that don't have to have, you check. So it's just a basic saying of everybody have to eat. Everybody have to
Is that something?
Everybody have to benefit then.
Yes. Yeah. Is that something that you see is happening a lot in society today, based on what you are seeing?
Yeah, man. Happening a lot because it will have, as I tell you, it will have those that have a lot, and they will still pick on those that don't have. Yeah.
How would you suggest as a young man, because of course you're a very young man yourself, that we can probably try and say like we can balance it. How can a balance come from that?
Well, it's basically providing more jobs. Maybe I can say more jobs for people that can actually suit you as, like for example me, a young man. Give us what things we can do to make a living, then to make ourselves better and so on. For other people not to think like they have more than us and so on. Yeah. So it's basically balance. Yeah.
Right.
On the road.
Mighty D, you wanna drop it? You wanna drop a few lines for us here? Of course. Let's drop this one, and I'll allow you to introduce your song. If it's one thing I've done this year, I've sort of taken a step back from being the one to introduce it to the public. I actually allow the artists themselves to bring out their song to the public. So to all your fans, all your friends, everybody viewing, let's introduce your song to them.
So it goes like this.
Hold on. And we are good to go like this.
Jumbe, oi, mama, oi. Hui. Pandemonium in the heart of town. From afar I see a tiny assembly. The Dominican in me had me rushing to see what's going on. In the center of the crowd, heated conversation, talking dogs. And I hear one say, I love my life in the air. And the other say, boy, just hush your mouth, eh. You get all the bones, you not sharing none. Boy, just look at you with your fat bottom. All the other dogs who were looking on just like a chorus. They all started backing. Who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have. Oh my, what a sight, could not believe my eyes, and everybody stood in awe, looking at talking dog. Jumbe, Jumbe, Didadi oi, Jumbe oi, Mama oi, Hui, Hui. On the burning street, in the scorching heat, more cold, more to come, roadblock in the tongue. Some come around to incite them two doggies to fight for their own gain. Some try to calm down them beasts, really hoping that peace will prevail. And the first dog say, it's none of your damn business. And the other say, them kind of chatters get to me. You a fancy house and you living sweet, while my bed at night is the cold concrete. They say doggy dog, but you stretching it all in together. Them other dogs chanting. Who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have. So hard to believe, yet so very true. No passerby could ignore the sight of talking dog. Hui, Jumbe, Jumbe, Tidadi do I, Jumbe oi, Mama oi, Hui, Hui. Police on the scene and they looking mean. MO live of course, can't use deadly force. They send for the dog whisperer, the parrot with the gift to calm them down. But them dogs still in the brawl, flinging back kick and all with hanging tongues. And the first one say, La vie du me pamele. And the other say, wait till hardship come your way. You swimming in oil, as the saying goes, but you cannot see, even past your nose. Enjoy while it lasts, cause who feels it knows. All in together, them other dogs chanting. Who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have, who have, who don't have. Is this all a dream or a movie scene, or are we high on the same drug and hearing talking dog? Shumbe, Shumbe, Didadi do I, Shumbe oi, Mama oi, Hui, Hui. Yeah.
This is your nation station, DBS Radio.
Mighty D, people, mighty D. Those of you on the Facebook, the YouTube, let's give Mighty D some heart, some love right now, man. Share it. Don't forget, share the link to your family, your friends. That's 767 Talent right there, man. Mighty D, what have people been telling you about this song? What have people been telling you?
Well, a lot of people meeting me every time and telling it relatable. They like it. Relatable, yeah. They loving this song, yeah.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
A tiny assembly.
I was has season been like for you? I know we've just kind of started this, but how has it been like? 2023. A few weeks back we had the president coming on saying, it's basically back to we're back to normal here. You're into the season as it would be normally. How is it like for you being into the whole normal vibes of it?
Well, I can say it's starting well, man. And I can see like from Stardom 10, I can see like for example the show quarterfinals, I can see going to be a big show. A big show. Year, yeah. People love their calypso, man.
Of course. Of course.
They have feedback.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What tent are you with?
Well, Stardom.
Okay.
But I always I like both tents, but I am in
your Stardom.
Yeah.
Your Stardom. All right, that's understandable. That doesn't mean that let's say if the call, other call you would come through.
Yeah,
all right. I know at a certain point there's the I don't want to say swap or something like that. They usually do something like a little mix and so on. Yeah. Not sure when that's gonna be happening, but that'd be a good good thing to have back here. Mighty D, we got King Jaydee. We have to rope in King Jaydee. I want to say thank you very much for your any chance you might be dropping a second one for this season, hopefully.
Well, I just want everybody just stick with me.
Okay.
Stick with me and first is very important to check. I want to go all the way this year, straight to the finals. Once I'm in the finals, we good.
And
we'll go harder too.
How are you feeling, as you get set for that, as you are already on that journey?
Well, that's why I'm telling you, I have confidence in myself, but I don't want to get carried away. Just stay focused and do my job, and I'll be all right. And first, check.
And the others say,
let me tell you, that is very, very humbling. You sometimes when you bring artists on, they have that air about them, but very humble about you, and that is something very respectable.
Yeah, man,
very, very respectable. I will give you more respect than I have had. More for that. Big up to you, man.
Yeah, man.
Mighty Day, as we wrap up with you, as we're gonna be roping in King Jaydee here with us. Any final words for you, your fans? Any final words from you?
Well, I just want everybody, to come out in full support and support me, the rest of the Calypsonians on Saturday quarterfinals, which will be in the stadium forecourt at 8:30. I think it's starting. Yeah, so hoping to see everybody here.
Would you be? Do you know what number your
Well, I will be singing number 10.
Yeah, are you allowed to say what number?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right.
I'll be singing number 10 on the night.
All right, no problem. So we can. So you're at number 10 at that night, quarterfinals.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Mighty D with us right here. Mighty D, thank you very much. Thank you so much, man.
they send for the dog whisperer, the barrow with the gift to calm them down. But them dogs still in the browsing in back kick and all with hanging tongue. And the first one say, La vie du me pamele. And the other say, wait till I chip come your way. You swimming in oil, as the saying goes, but you cannot see even past your nose. Enjoy white last, cause who feels it knows. All in together, them other dogs chanting. Who have, who don't have, don't have. 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 Is this
Who's ready for King Jaydee right now, man? Who's ready for King Jaydee right now, man? Y'all ready for King Jaydee? Let's take a verse and a chorus from this one, man. King Jaydee, let's go.
Ruba, 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 ruba. Juba, juba, juba. Ruba de, rumba de. Ruba de, oi. Jumba de, oi. Ruba de, oi. Neighbor, neighbor. You know elections just over. Can I get $2 to buy a pound of sugar? Things really tight with me. Me child belly empty. You know the deal with NEP. Would you make it a 50? But where the Ross is this? Come out there with your foolishness. It's you who want it so. Don't ask me nothing to borrow. You used to chant 5 more years, oh so proudly. Come take your 5 more years of misery. You eat your parrot promises like whole grain.
Do complain.
Now when you calling not answering again.
Do complain.
Used to jump up for him all in the rain.
Do complain.
Start to realize it was all in vain.
Do complain.
You used to say better red than dead. Now your backside catching lead. Like you want to go insane. Don't complain. Don't complain. Don't complain. No. Don't complain. Ruba, ruba.
Want to say hi, good afternoon to my good friend Sandro. They're in Born tuning in with us. Chris, I got the message. I'll definitely do the announcement in just a little bit, all right? So the one, the only,
Ruba de oi.
King Jaydee is here with us. Happy New Year to you, King Jaydee. Health first, son. What's up, man? What's up?
And happy New Year to you, DJ Haloboy,
Yeah,
and
man.
the listeners of DBS Radio.
Not just the listeners, our viewers.
And the viewers too, man.
YouTube,
Oh yes, let me
Facebook,
put a
the
little
world.
smile for you. Yeah, man.
Hey, Jaydee, how have you been doing, man? What's up, man? What's up?
I've been
What's up?
doing good. I've been doing good. I mean, yeah, I would say not out of writing mode. I still in writing mode, you know,
Yes,
because we
yes.
have another big one to drop, and then hopefully Mighty D makes it to the final. So I have another one to
Yeah.
drop for him. Again.
Yes.
So you know,
Yeah.
I in the writing mode still, getting into the performing mode, you know, slowly but surely.
But one thing I've noticed there is like artists, some artists seem to have to kind of prepare to perform. But I have actually seen you almost like now for now, just grab the mic and let's go. It's like performing is almost a part of you. I wouldn't say that you don't prepare. I know that you do prepare, but it's like it doesn't matter if somebody can, let's say, catch you on the spot and tell you, hey, well, let's do something quick or something like that, and you just go with it, and it just goes with you.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Well, I think that aspect about it is because I write my own songs. Probably that's why, because it comes from me. So it's always there. It's always there with me, you know.
Yeah.
So on the go, I'm ready to go. Boom.
One time.
Nice.
We're back in the full swing of, you know, the calypso, the full aspect of it. We spoke to the association. We've been speaking to them, and you know they've been saying things are going good. And you know when they came here a few weeks back to talk to us about the eliminations and so on, the president was saying that this is going to be your first official defense of your crown, of your title right now, because of the whole COVID situation and and so on. It's been about 2 years.
Yes.
You were able to, can I say, sit back, observe, and right now it's back in full swing. How are you feeling right now that it's back to normal and it's going to be a big defense title for this year for you?
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I've been itching and waiting, I've been itching and waiting because that's the first time I'm in that position, defending the monarch. And, well, since 2020, I've been preparing. So, we had 21 and 22 virtual. Those years, I did my thing, but, because it's not the real thing, you tend to hold back a little because
little bit,
yes, you're waiting
yeah.
for when that chance come because you don't want to let go all your bombs and next
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
you know the art of war, you know,
Yes.
you know,
No, I understand what
you
you're
don't to
coming
let
from.
go all the artillery and then
Yeah.
you have nothing left, you know. So yeah, so I believe I'm ready this year, and that's the first man to take two almost 3 years to actually defend his crown. So I've had time to prepare, and you know me as a writer,
Yes.
you know, so I am just waiting for the actual final night because
That's
that's
what
the
you have to wait for.
right. That's the
All
actual
way
night
there,
I'll be
you know,
competing.
yeah.
So I'm just waiting for that night to just deliver what I have for the people.
Definitely. Let me tell you, we've seen as well, you know, some big guns coming back. It's like, you know, I'm not sure if it was you, but something made quite a number of, you know, big names make a comeback and so on. How does that make you feel? You know, a few of those big names coming back on the arena. What's your take on some of those names making a comeback?
Well, my take on it is very good for Calypso. First of all, and I can remember in an interview right here on DBS with as the manager
Cecil, Mr.
with
Joseph,
Cecil,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Webb was with us at that time,
Okay.
and Webb said something that to the effect that as if now that I win, he knows the formula to win. I don't know exactly what that means, but it looks like guys who have been watching and trying to win saw something in me, some sort of formula in me, and they plan to execute it. That's what I can say. And well, as you can see, not only big guns coming back, we have big new guns.
Yes.
Also, right?
Yes.
And
All the
that's
young ones come in, and you know they come in
right.
guns. Okay, and I'm not, and please, I want the public to understand. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but they come in guns blazing.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, everybody should understand that. You have guys like Trilogy,
Yeah.
who making a big impact. Ladies also. Well, you had Shanice last year
Yes.
in the virtual,
Yeah.
and she's back again
back
this year.
again this year.
Songing real good.
Yes.
You have Joy Stout,
Stoltz, yeah.
who is a veteran in terms of singing, and so on. And all that just augurs well for the competition and for Calypso in general. And hopefully the association can see it fit to give the king a little more money.
That's a good one. That's a good plug-in right there, man. That's a good plug-in right there, man. Trust me, that's a very, very, very good plug-in
Yeah,
right
man.
there, man. Let me tell you, yeah. I over your time as a Calypsonian, you know, you've also, you know, been heavy on, you know, let's say one line of topic, and correct me if I'm wrong, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, and it has gotten you far. It has gotten you as high as the title right now. But to me this year, it feels your song that you've released for the season so far feels a little bit different, not in a bad way. It feels as if, you know, you didn't decide to start off by going down how we know Jaydee to go. First of all, am I correct in saying that?
To a certain extent,
Okay.
yes.
And why did you choose that particular path to start off the season with?
Okay, I would say one, because I am defending.
Okay.
You have to use a different strategy defending and coming into the competition and making your way up, right? The other thing about it is I released a slower song first,
Yes.
right? And the reason for that is the slower song, if you notice, it's very lyrical. It's a lot to absorb. So releasing that first will give patrons, Calypso lovers, the time to absorb everything until the final night, you know? The faster song will be, well, I just said it, the second song will be a faster song.
Yes.
So the faster song will be something they can learn even faster, right? So they have the slow one till.
Yeah.
Still, absorb it, take it in, take on the lyrics, start to sing it with me when you come in the tents and so on, and enjoy the vibes.
It seems as if you want the public, you want the fans, you want everybody to pick up something, because I've listened to the song several times and it's a powerful song. What do you, as the presenter of the song, you penned it, you're presenting it to the public, what do you want people to take from the song as the most important thing?
As the most important thing?
Okay, probably not the most important thing, but
okay.
What powerful aspect of the song do you want people to say, okay, yes, that song there, it really caught me because of that?
Okay, well, there are different aspects. I cannot pinpoint one thing, right? First is the fact that I'm talking to my dad and the relationship we had.
Yes.
So it's like he's dead, but I'm still continuing that relationship, because if he was still alive, those are the issues that I raise in the song. Those are the issues we'll be talking about on a daily basis as they come up, So that is one thing, the relationship. And as you can see, when I start off the song, I told him all about the family, how we're doing.
Yes.
And another important thing, the way he raised us. That was so important. That is so important, because there are a lot of families, right? Or a lot of people who grow up without a dad, or without a dad in the home, without a father figure in the home. And I had my dad, and he stayed by my mom. They were married for longer than I'm living, right? So that is one of the important factors in this song I want you to take. Like, that is something, that's a treasure, man. That's a treasure. A lot of people don't experience that, and I get to experience that. So that is why
sharing the experience with them,
That is one of the reasons why I wrote that song, that letter to my dad, is because of the type of man he raised me to be and the type of man he was.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do right now, I know we don't have much time because the news is coming up at 6. What we're going to do, we're just going to get straight into your presentation of the song for 2023. What's the name of it?
It's entitled Since You've Been Gone.
Since You've Been Gone.
Yes.
All right, you ready to drop it for the public?
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2023, Jaydee, Since You've Been Gone.
Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, I'm writing you this letter. Might be the first of many since you've been gone. From you left us in 2018, oh gosh, there's been so much going on. I must say, mommy, your grandsons, my siblings and I are holding on. It must be your many teachings and your example of living naturally prepared us to be strong. So on encountering a pandemic that wiped out so many lives, though it was tough, we survived. And I know it has not been easy, the way things in this country set. Every other day is another thing on we chest. Since you've been gone, Dad, the cost of living got higher. Since you've been gone, but we salary ain't growing on. Since you've been gone, Ukraine got invaded by Russia. Since you've been gone, price of gas exploding like bomb. Since you've been gone, Domlek got reclaimed by Dominica. Since you've been gone, still we bill higher than the moon. Since you've been gone, food and groceries climbing ladder, dad. Since you've been gone, with no sight of them coming down. So the guaye for Dominicans getting worse everywhere you turn. Since you've been gone, boy. Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy. Listen. If you see the state of our country, we've been regressing increasingly since you've been gone. Right now it's only I and Mama, the rest of the clan somewhere in foreign lands. Like the many they send to study with no incentive to come back home. Opportunity is none, crime and violence becoming normal. Every cat and dog own illegal guns. And up in the police hierarchy with political puns and clowns, justice can never be found. But Daddy, I really came to tell you how I went from coupe to crown. If I should explain, this letter will be too long. Since you've been gone, a princess went missing at Warner. Since you've been gone, police gun the main witness down. Since you've been gone, and they harbor an Indian choxy. Since you've been gone, just to salvage an anti-gang. Since you've been gone, pedophiles and murderers walk free. Since you've been gone, some don't even face investigation. Since you've been gone, they arrest innocent citizens, Dad, who fighting for the common man. Our ancestors must be asking why the hell they fought for freedom. Since you've been gone, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Daddy. Now the people caught up in a dilemma between righteousness and survival since you've been gone. If they stand against the oppressor, they're afraid he will throw them no more crumbs. And for dear life, I can't understand, will they ever learn to overcome this type of mental slavery? First time in our history committed by our very own. And so election after election is deja vu on replay. Cool out and see all the way. And from the platform could curse their mother, you would swear that they never hear, because their response is to blow their horn and cheer. Since you've been gone, we had 2 elections in 3 years. Since you've been gone, with no electoral reform. Since you've been gone, man, we replace every minister. Since you've been gone, except the 2 who do the most wrong. Since you've been gone, CBI we only industry. Since you've been gone, farmers cry out here that too long. Since you've been gone, the bulk of the CBI money, Dad, far away from government grounds. Yet the albatross still in office, rising up while we're crumbling down. Since you've been gone, why? Daddy, why? Daddy, why? Why? Daddy.
This is your nation station, DBS Radio.
Jaydee, I'll be honest with you, I wish I had a little bit more time, but we have the news coming up very soon. Jaydee, a big one from you. You know, since you've been gone, a big powerful message. You know, speaking to your dad, like you say, you know, having a big influence on your life
For sure.
right there. And of course, you know, you're hoping that, you know, a lot more of that kind of aspect can be highlighted out there in the public.
For sure. Yeah, man. And well, that is just one aspect of the song, and then you have the aspect that I just telling him of events that happened.
Yes, yeah.
Since his passing in 2018 up to now. I bring him up to speed
with what's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Jaydee, we really have to go, unfortunately. I want to say thank you. Let me take my final words from you. Let's take your final words from you as we wrap up, Jaydee.
Yeah, well, I would just like to tell everybody listening and everybody watching that to support the Calypso, we're back on this year, the full thing. We have quarterfinals coming up on the 21st, Saturday, 8:30, Stadium Forecourt. If you're not in Dominica, you can view it on, I think,
we have
probably
it on
on DBS,
yes.
right?
We have it on pay-per-view available.
Pay-per-view.
Yes.
So just support the vibes and enjoy the thing, enjoy your carnival, and have a good time, man.
Jaydee, Mighty D, thank you very much. Hopefully for the second song, we'll have you back in for sure.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
All right,
thank you
cool.
so much, man. Big up to you, Jaydee.
Yes,
and Mighty D, yeah?
Since you've been gone, still we build higher than the morning. Since you've been gone, food and groceries climbing ladder.
I want to say thank you to everybody who viewed with us live on the nation station DBS Radio. This is why I say goodbye. The top newscast comes up next. Won't be streaming the top newscast, but you can definitely listen to it on www.dbcradio.net and of course all our frequencies. Thank you very much. Look out for our guests tomorrow from 5 o'clock. Just tune into our Facebook channel and all our social platforms. We're good to go from there. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
If you see the state of our country,